a good number of years back when I was stationed in Chicago. My cousin's husband passed away. My cousin was Gertrude Riley, and her husband Charles passed away. Now they had 3 boys. 2 of their boys were seminarians at Mundelein, and one of them got as far as his last year of theology and had to drop out because of problems of his health, stomach problems, operation. They told him he just couldn't make it because of his health. He was heartbroken, but he got over it. And it was a very, very good Catholic, good man. He dropped out. Now another son went as far as, I think, theology in Mundelein, and he decided that God was not calling him to the priesthood, but to the married life. He dropped out and became a married man. Very, very good man, very good. Now, these had a lot of friends that were priests. So at the funeral of their father, many, many priests came to this funeral, friends of these 2 boys who they studied with him. And while I was talking in the corner of this, in the funeral parlor in Chicago, the custom is after the funeral, you stay there, and after the rosary, you stay there and you discuss things or talk things. There was a large group of us priests, and one priest came in and said, which one of you is a Claretian? I said, well, I am, Father. He said, I'd like to talk to you. So we called him over to another corner of this large parlor area and said, I just got back from California, from Los Angeles, where I was visiting a friend of mine, another diocesan priest. And each day he'd take me out on our vacation. We're good friends. One day to the mountains, one day to the seashore, one day here, one day there. And so this morning I said to him, well, where are we going today? He said, I want you to meet a priest. And I said, oh, I just left Chicago. I'm on vacation. If I want to see a priest, I can see so many of them in Chicago. I know so many. He said, well, this is a special priest. And I said, oh, no, I don't want to be visiting priests. I came here to relax and have a vacation. You'll enjoy seeing this priest. Well, we argued. Finally, I gave in. And I said, all right, okay, I'll see this priest. Now, where is he? He said, well, I'll drive you there. He's in a house they call Provincial House. His name is Father Aloysius. You just go in there. You tell him, you're a friend of mine. You're out visiting me. And I told you just to say hello. Okay, all right. He said, so I went to this big house in L.A. It's called the Provincial House. It was an old residence of Dr. Dalamo. And I rang the bell, and a brother came to the door, as his father told me would happen. And I said, I just came to say hello to Father Aloysius. They brought me into a parlor. So I sat down in this parlor and waited, and soon I could hear footsteps coming down the stairway, and this priest entered the door, and he seemed to be sort of wrapped in prayer. His hands were almost always folded like this, and his eyes were down, and he would open his eyes and say, hello, Father, how are you? He had a heavy Spanish accent. And so I enjoyed just meeting him. I said, hello, Father, I'm Father so-and-so. I forget his name completely. But anyways, I'm Father so-and-so. I'm visiting my friend, Father so-and-so. I just came just to say hello. He told me to stop by. And then this Father Aloysius said, oh, I'm so happy that you did. And this diocesan priest really did something like this. I can't remember exact words, but something like this. I'm so happy you came, Father. And I know you're a good priest, Father. And I know you've had problems in your life. And I know that this has happened, and that has happened, and this has happened. And this priest told me I was dumbfounded. I just felt limp. I didn't know what to say. He was practically telling me my past life. Some of the pitfalls, some of the ups and downs, and quite a few downs. And I had told nobody about this. Not that priest that I was visiting in LA. No, nobody knew about this. And so I was just amazed, and I just couldn't say much. And he kept telling me, but Father, I know now that you're trying to be a good priest because you're doing this, and you're doing this, and this. He said, I didn't have any idea how he would know what I was trying to do to perfect my life as a priest, to be a good priest. And he told me so many things that I was doing, that he said, God is going to bless you, and God is blessing you for this. Continue what you're doing, Father. And he said, I will give you my blessing. Well, I couldn't do anything, so I just looked at him, he blessed me, and he walked out. He says, I went out in the car, and I just how in the world did he know all this? This was truly an amazing man.